So I did try running it on the suppressed setting without the suppressor, and that does not work. After all, I am not terminally online. We are good to go. Congratulations, you now know how to use the military's new combat rifle. And remember kids, knowing is half the battle. Science. But just to demonstrate, I guess, why, the military is wanting to move to a more powerful round over 5.56, yeah, there's quite a few things that are different. For one, the gas system is different than a typical AR-15. We actually have a short stroke operating system. You can actually see a bit of where the piston hits. So obviously there's a short piston captured within the gas block, and there is a longer rod that runs directly to the bolt carrier. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and show you what we do have. If you are interested in gun design and gunsmithing stuff like I am, I highly recommend checking them out. So I will leave the links in the description and the pinned comment as always. Go ahead and actually remove the magazine. The lower, there's really nothing to show you guys that's that crazy. It's our recoil spring assembly. It's just a long ass spring there, and quite dirty as it turns out. Now that that's out, we can go ahead and grab our charging handle here and pull out our bolt. So there we go. So here we have our, I'm always tempted to call this long stroke gas piston, but it's not a long stroke gas piston. Things like the AK are a long stroke gas piston, which basically means that the piston attached to the bolt carrier goes all the way to the gas block, and the gas directly from the gas block hits the front of the bolt carrier. That's what actuates it. Whereas short stroke, even if it's a very short stroke, we'll have a intermediary piston that comes out just a little bit from the gas block and smacks this, which in then turn hits this and unlocks the bolt and allows the weapon to cycle. But we're gonna go ahead and remove our piston here, and we just have our bolt. A lot of skeletonizing in the carrier here, which is kind of interesting. Got our cam groove here, which is very much, it's AR. And we have our chunky bolt face because we are firing the obviously heftier round like 277 or 308. We also have dual ejectors there instead of the typical one ejector on the AR. Sometimes bigger guns will use 2 ejector pins instead of just 1, basically to make sure that ejection is not a suggestion.